This podcast is for voice teachers and coaches to answer the question, how do I grow my teaching business and even break out of that one-on-one lesson model so that I can reach and teach who I want whenever I want? I'm your host, Allie Tyler, voice teacher of over a decade and marketing and business coach for fellow voice teachers. Welcome to the Voicepreneur podcast. Before we dive into this episode, I want to take a moment to reflect on what's truly possible when you have a business that works for you. You've heard me say this all the time because we are not here to work in or for our business constantly. We are here to create a teaching business that supports you, your life, your lifestyle, your strengths, your creativity, your wellness, and oh my gosh, so much more. Now, here's the thing. The number one thing that's allowed me to do this in my life, truly the number one thing, is hiring help. I could never do what I'm doing without investing in support. It has given me the freedom to focus on what I do best, which is ideating and creating and teaching. And I leave all of that admin work to someone who is really good at that. This is truly what has allowed me to be the CEO of my business and the CEO of my life. And that's why I'm so excited to bring you an exclusive bonus episode with my right-hand woman, Mika. Together, we are sharing everything that we've learned about working together as a team. So things like who to hire and what to outsource and how to streamline your back end so that it runs like a machine. If you have a virtual assistant or a team, or you want to hire one in the future, this episode can truly change your life. It is so good, it had to be its own special bonus. So, to get access, all you have to do is two things. Number one, review the podcast on Apple Podcasts and email us a screenshot of that review. And then number two, share any episode on your Instagram stories with a takeaway and tag me at the Voicepreneur. Once we've confirmed that you've done those two things, we will send you the episode. So go do those two things, and I hope you enjoy this episode. This one's all about what kind of boundaries to set for yourself around social media. I'm so glad somebody brought this up. I was actually just talking to a client about this yesterday. She's actually in the tea. I don't think it's her because we just talked about this yesterday, but maybe it is. But this person's saying that they are struggling with Instagram in particular. They don't have a healthy relationship with it. They're scrolling all the time. They can't get rid of it forever because it's been such a big part of their business, but they need some help setting boundaries. I so understand this. I am right there with you. So here are the things that really help me. The first thing that I remind myself is that social media is an opportunity to practice mindfulness. It is an opportunity to be so motherfucking present with yourself. Because social media is a really easy dopamine hit for all of us. It's like our vice. It's like, it's really similar to drinking or binge watching Netflix or smoking marijuana or like whatever a vice is for any of us. Social media is that same type of thing. It gives us a dopamine hit, and it's something that is so easy, like we can so easily turn to when we are feeling bored or uncomfortable, or we just want to feel a little bit of a high, right? Social media does that for us. So if you think about this from the abundance and manifesting perspective, think about it like this. Every time that you check how many likes you get, who watched your stories, how many views your reel got, or anything like that, you are literally repelling abundance away from you because you're in a state of desperation and scarcity. And so it's really important that when you start getting on that app, and we all do it unconsciously now, myself included, the moment that you notice you are on there, get off of there. That's the first thing. Know what you are doing. Oh, there's me chasing a dopamine hit. Got it. Let me get off. Here's another thing. You can move the app into another folder when you get addicted. You can put your phone away from you at night specifically so that you don't check it at night and in the morning. You can put your phone on do not disturb and just away from you while you're working and living your life, which has been the biggest, best, and easiest thing for me to do, honestly. I just put my phone on do not disturb most of the day. I put it somewhere else, and then I kind of forget that it exists. You can put app blocks on your phone. Like they have these like blockers, like app blockers that you can put on your phone. And like I said, the moment that you get bored and you catch yourself, like I know for me, if I start scrolling for a little bit and then I get bored of what I'm scrolling through, like I don't really want to look at the content anymore. I'm like, oh, I'm looking at content right now. Put this away. What the hell am I doing? I don't need to be on here. Just get rid of it right in that moment. Challenge yourself. Give yourself challenges. Go up to 2 hours without checking, or 3 hours, or 4 hours, or go an entire day. Set boundaries for yourself. I only check it in the morning and at night. For me, it's been really helpful actually to be on an app like Telegram because I use it so much for all of my communities, all of my clients, that I have gotten into a habit of I only check Telegram, for example, once a day. So now it's helping me get into a habit of I only check Instagram a couple of times a day, and I know exactly what times of day those are. So that could be a challenge for yourself as well. Oh my goodness, that was so juicy, and I'm so glad you're still here listening. You are amazing, and I can't wait to see what you take away from this episode and what you bring into your teaching business. Oof, it is going to be so good. If you want to come and see for yourself what it means to grow and scale your teaching business, come and check out the resources inside of the show notes or visit us over at thevoicepreneur.com. If you enjoyed this episode, take a screenshot, share it on your Instagram stories, and tag me at The Voicepreneur. Or if that's not your vibe, that's totally fine. Share it with your 2 best voice teacher friends so that we can continue spreading the good word that you can create a sustainable, spacious, and fun as fudge cake teaching business that makes an enormous impact on your students' lives and your life and your bank account. It's awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see how your business changes your life. I'll catch you in the next episode.